Welcome back to Fiesta Friday. The Guam Symphony Society is looking for interested singers to perform at the 46th season finale concert. Joining me now with more details in his very familiar spot here is musical director Steve Bignazik. Steve, welcome as always.
Thank you very much for having me.
And we trust that your part of the studio is very comfortable and to your liking.
Yes, yes, very, very comfortable.
All right, well, you're welcome to bring your music here, anytime. We've got so many talented musicians here on Guam, you, of course, being one of them and one who directs. And the project you're working on now is a call to arms, I would say, pun intended, but it's a very, very complex piece of music.
It's a monumental project. It's to celebrate the end of our 46th season, and we're going to be doing the entire Beethoven Symphony No. 9. So yes, this is a much more difficult endeavor than we've taken on in the past. And the Beethoven Ninth Symphony is mainly known for its famous finale, which is called the Ode to Joy.
I've had that ringtone on my phone many times.
But the actual entire fourth movement of the symphony lasts about 20 minutes or so. So it's a little more complex like that. Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, he wrote a total of 9 symphonies. And the first movement explores his love of sonata allegro form, which is a way of writing music. Then he writes a scherzo, which is something he invented. Then a theme and variations for the third movement. And in the fourth movement, he goes beyond what he'd done before and what other people had done before him. And he adds voices to a symphony. And writes this wonderful setting of a text by Friedrich Schiller called the Ode to Joy. And it's a very spiritual poem about many different things. And we've had it set to Chamorro. We've had it translated by Michael Bavacqua. So we'll be singing the entire finale in Chamorro, which is a very special thing to do. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience for many people. It happens not very often. I've had the honor of playing this piece in an orchestra as a clarinet player only twice in my life. So it requires big forces, big orchestra. We're going to have some guests from Japan, both in the choir, orchestra, and as soloists. And we're inviting interested people that want to sing in this event. The more people we have singing, the more fun it's going to be. So we're looking for people that can sing, maybe sing in their church choirs or sing on an amateur basis, that maybe can read a little bit, but are interested in participating in this fantastic finale that we're going to have.
What type of vocal style are you looking for? Because, matching the music, are you looking for more highs, lows, baritones?
Well, we're looking for singers in all the ranges. We're looking for bass baritones, tenors, altos, and sopranos. And you don't really have to have a classically trained voice, because you'll probably be singing in the choir. There are 4 very difficult solo parts, but we have those covered already. So you're going to be in the chorus parts. And singing with a group of 20 or 30 altos, sopranos in mass like that, it becomes a lot easier because you have a little more leeway for, errors if you have a few here and there. But
when you got 25 people covering you up.
Right, covering you up. So yeah, we're looking for singers of all ages to come out and participate in this.
Now, from an audience standpoint, much in the same way as opera can still be greatly enjoyed by anybody out there, but most people, like especially out here, probably don't speak, the level of Italian, like if the opera is presented in Italian, to fully embrace the story, but they can still get the mood and they can, get the general gist of the story. When people listen to Beethoven's Ninth, what are they going to feel in terms of, of emotion and movement as the piece continues?
Well, it's a great, great work of joy. I mean, the Ode to Joy, it starts with Freude schöne Götter Franken, joy be to mankind. And this work evolves in a certain way. What he does at the beginning of the fourth movement, it's interesting. He brings back a little snippet of each of the previous movements and then goes beyond. He enters this Ode to Joy theme and then goes beyond that. And you're going to be taking on a kind of a musical journey to probably a place you've never been before. And the end of the work is just so exciting, so exhilarating. It lifts me out of my seat every time I hear it. But the translations will be in the program booklets too, so you'll be able to kind of get the gist of what they're saying too, along with that. But it's a wonderful musical journey. And it's something that, we're used to YouTube videos and very short clips of things now, but this whole experience takes about an hour or so, hour and 15 minutes. And it's a wonderful journey, and I encourage people to come out and experience it. If they're not going to sing in the chorale, come out and listen to it and watch the concerts.
Yeah, I said whimsically because, like about the ringtone and the polyphonic version of it, being Ode to Joy, everyone's like, okay, it's a 14-second song. But truly, it actually goes for a lot longer than that.
It goes for longer and it develops in a certain way. It's almost like a huge storyline that you're going to follow along with. The concerts, though, we're having this call for singers now at the beginning of April because the concerts are at the end of May. May 29th on a Wednesday evening, and then Sunday afternoon on June 2nd. And that might seem like a long ways away, but time flies. And we need adequate rehearsal time. The chorale, symphony chorale, is rehearsing on Tuesday evenings from 7 to 9 at the UOG Fine Arts Theater. So that's Tuesday evenings, every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. at the UOG Fine Arts Theater. And it's in room FA 127. And Interested singers can please contact me or call the Guam Symphony Society or look on our website to get some contact information, or just show up. Show up at 7 o'clock this Tuesday, coming Tuesday.
Bring your voice.
Bring your voice, please. And I have the vocal scores. You can take it home and look at it and listen to it. I'll give you a recording of it too. You can follow along with your part and just come and enjoy singing this wonderful.
Do they have to
masterwork.
necessarily audition like you
No.
would for a play? Or?
No. I'm not worried about auditioning. And believe me, most people, when they say they can carry a tune, they can carry a tune. So I'll take them at face value for that.
I've said that a couple times, and I've crashed and burned miserably. So, okay. Anything else? We got about 20 seconds left. Are you going to do Flight of the Bumblebee?
No Flight of the Bumblebee on this. The concert actually starts off with the very famous Leonore Overture No. 3, and then the first two movements of the Beethoven Ninth Symphony intermission, then the second half. So the chorale part's right at the end, for the last 20 minutes or so. But please, if you can sing, please come out and join us for this wonderful once-in-a-lifetime experience. Never been done before, world premiere, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony sung in Chamorro.
Can't wait to see that. Steve, thank you for what you're doing. It's an amazing expression of the arts, and we can't wait to cover that for you.
Thank you.
All right. We will be right back. More Fiesta Friday when we continue.